wasn't gonna make a video today. I was feeling extra lazy, but I cannot pass up the opportunity to show you what just came across the wire. This right here is the center hub of the universe when it comes to flex power tools. This is the brand new miter saw that was just announced. This is something that they absolutely needed. Now they just announced the table saw that we covered. If you were a subscriber, you would know that. But this right here, this was just announced today. You can't even buy this thing yet. And I can't wait to show you what I have information-wise. Now, I got some pictures. I got some pricing. We're going to go over everything we can information-wise to keep you informed. So let me just get to this. So here we go. And again, super excited about this. They really needed this. They came out with the table saw and the miter saw. Everybody was just salivating at the mouth. And now here it is being announced. This is the new 12-inch dual bevel sliding compound miter saw. The model number on this is going to be FX7141A. Best in class runtime. We'll talk about that. They're saying that you can do up to 630 cross cuts and 3/4 inch MDF with a 10Ah stack lithium battery. There's something important we're going to talk about here. Not only can you run this on the battery, they're going to have that AC adapter that we talked about with the table saw. They're going to be able to be used on the table saw or this. What's cool about that is that it is a dual power. So even if you were not in the brand, the Flex lineup, you are now able to go out and purchase this saw if you wanted to just run it off of the power outlet, if you wanted to. I mean, that is fantastic, and I wish more companies were like that. Hint, hint, certain other companies. Not going to say any names. You know what I'm saying. Now, they're saying that this has a fast shift bevel level, and that is right here. And again, we have more pictures, so it's going to be easy. You just push this down. The one thing I will say about Flex Tools is they sort of sit back and wait, right? They're like the lioness in the jungle. They just kind of sit back and wait and see what everybody else is doing, and they take the best of everything and sort of put it together and then make a real nice like tool. So they got that fast shift bevel level for easy bevel angle adjustment, spindle stop shaft lock. So it says here for fast blade change and preventing inadvertent startups, which is not real nice like if you were to do that. Quick miter lock, securely lock saw into miter angles for highly accurate cuts. And again, we're going to have more pictures here, but you can see that you have all of this down here. I like the green, and I don't know, it's just pretty freaking cool. I'm very excited about this. Now, this does weigh 47 pounds, and to give you some comparison, the Milwaukee IA, it's around 48 pounds, I believe, or 47.5 pounds, so very close, but still not that bad when it comes weight-wise. AC-DC adapter. It is also designed to be powered by AC adapter as needed for extended cutting sessions. Now, here's the thing. I believe that you have to purchase the AC adapter. Even if you buy this kit, which we'll talk about price-wise, I think you have to buy that AC adapter separately. So that's an accessory that if you want to get that, you would have to pay for that separately. You would not get it with this tool. You have the LED shadow line, allows for fast alignment and accurate cuts, never needs recalibration, which I like. A lot of people, they still say that they like the LED lasers. I've never really cared for them. They always go out of whack, and the shadow line is extremely accurate. So you have that LED light up on top of this thing here, and you don't have to worry about things just getting all messed up. Now, again, we have pictures of this, and we have the price for the kit and the tool only we'll talk about, but they're aiming for everybody that uses a miter saw, the finished carpenters, remodelers, the framers, form builders, just everybody. And if power is anything like everything else I've tried from Flex, you shouldn't have any issues with bogging down or anything. I mean, their tools have really been impressive when it comes to just power-wise, all out, just real nice like. So solve pain points. What they're saying here is not enough runtime, and that's what a lot of people say about the bat rays when it comes to running these larger tools, that there's not enough runtime. But they're saying 300 or 630 MDF cuts in a MDF 3, and I think it was a 1/4 or 3.5 inch board with the 10Ah bat ray. They're saying some complaints not accurate enough. Don't know if I've ever heard that. Maybe on some like out of the box, but they're saying that it's going to be extremely accurate. Should be set up out of the box and not easy to adjust. That's one of my complaints on some miter saws, is that sometimes they're just not that easy to make those bevels or, you know, different miters and all that stuff. But they're saying that this is going to be super easy to do all the adjustments. So I'm excited to see how they sort of figured it out and made things a little bit easier for us. Now, For the bare tool, for the 12-inch sliding miter saw, that will not only take the bat raise, it will also take the AC/DC power. You're looking at $599. Now, you say to yourself, that's pretty expensive, and it is, but not compared to other pro saws. And this is what this is going to be. This is going to be a pro grade level saw. They're the top of the top when it comes to a lot of stuff. A lot of companies nervous about this brand. I'm just being straight out honest with you. A lot of companies looking at Flex saying they're pretty interesting when it comes to this, the power they have and how legit they are when it comes to operating these tools. $599. To give you a comparison, the Milwaukee IA, I believe you're looking at $699 for the bare tool. So that, my friend, even though $599 sounds a little bit expensive, if you're a pro, that's really not that bad. Now, with the kit, you're going to get $799. It's $800. That one penny ain't confusing me. But you're going to get a 10AH stacked bat ray. So the stacked lithium, the new stuff out on the market that everybody's sort of going towards. No longer the cylindrical cells. Everybody wants that stacked lithium. But the 10AH, you're going to get a 280 watt charger. So the launch date on this is going to be 2/1/24. So February 1st, 2024. They're not even in stores yet. Now, before I show you a few more pictures, I know what a lot of people are going to say. Well, I need a 10-inch. I need a 7 1/4, whatever. Don't worry. I believe those are all going to be coming down the road, but they had to get a miter saw out. And I'm glad they didn't rush it. You know, that's the one thing I will say about Flex. Sometimes it takes them a little bit longer to get things out, but they do it right. For everything I've tried so far, they do have the 12-inch. I have a feeling eventually the 10-inch is going to come, the 7 1/4, whatever. They will eventually have those, but I'm happy to know now that they at least have a miter saw that's going to be hitting the market. Now, let's take a look at the first picture that I have right here. It's just a side view picture. I like the dust extraction point. It looks like you can rotate this here. So if you have your vac set up over here, you got your hose running over there, you can easily maneuver this around and it gives you a little bit more flexibility. Obviously, you're going to have your standard stuff. You're going to have your start up here, probably a quick stop. You do have your clamp here. It used to be, it seemed like, I don't know, 10 years ago, the clamps really were the best back then. I really liked a lot of the designs that these clamps had on these miter saws, and now they're more basic. This looks like a basic clamp. I haven't used it. I couldn't tell you if it's very easy to adjust or whatever, but looks more like a basic clamp here. Now here's a pic from the other side, and I really do think I am liking what I'm seeing right here. This is your adjustment lever. It's going to be a little bit closer to you. You don't have to go around the back of the saw, move the saw around, get on there and turn that knob like you used to on a lot of different saws. This right here is basically right there for you. It looks like you're going to be able to push down on this and it's going to be able to do what you need to do. So I really, really do like what I'm seeing there. You do got that handle up on top as well that you're going to be able to move this thing around. And again, 9 pounds, really not that bad. Maybe for me, I am weak and feeble, but for you, I'm sure you'll be okay. Here's another side view for you. Not a lot going on in this picture, but I'm just trying to show you what I can show you. You do have your adjustment here so you don't have any wobble on the saw over here. This is the other side view, and I'm sure you're going to be able to take that clamp and move it from left to right if you wanted to. This is a cool picture. Good on Flex. They're adding more pictures now in their press releases, and it allows us to see more. So I'm happy to see that they're doing that. These pictures are very high quality and they're real nice. Like, but you can see you can turn your LED on, turn it off. That looks like your safety switch, but that's going to be for your shadow line and just all around better illumination for you to be able to see things. But yeah, that's a cool placement. Your safety right there. You're just going to pull that in and pull the handle. It's going to start up. That's going to be your front view and your bevel. And again, it is a dual bevel, so you'll be able to go left and right. Very excited to see. Saws have been better, not sauce. Saws have been better, more comfortable, lighter, going back and forth on those bevels. I remember the old days, man, they were just tough. They were they're not like that anymore, and I'm guessing this is going to be very easy to adjust. I'm hoping this is going to be very easy to adjust. I would be surprised if it's not. You can see that we went from right to left and a right to left. So, yep, dual bevel. There's another picture for you right there. Now, I'm not really sure. I haven't seen any information. Maybe I'm missing it on the miter degree on here. But I'm just going to go through a couple more pictures. I don't know, man. This thing looks pretty freaking tough. I really do like the colors too. I know it doesn't matter. You know, a lot of people don't care about colors unless it's like bright green. Everybody has an issue with that bright green Ryobi, not Ryobi color. But I do like the gray and the black, the white over here, and then they add a touch of green. So I just think it looks tough. Now, I do have this top-down picture, a little bit hard to see, and I'm sure you're not able to see, but it does look like left maximum angle cut for the miter, you're looking at 55 degrees, and for right, you're looking at 60 degrees. Again, I can't see it perfectly, but that's what it's looking like to me from what I can see. If I zoom this picture in a little bit, there's your 45, and that looks like a 60, so that definitely looks like where we're at. Now, it does look like you have the extendable arms. I'm guessing it's probably comes with the saw, but, you know, you got the pieces of the 2x4 or the woodage, and you don't want this thing rocking around on you while you're cutting it. You can extend that out and lay that flat down on top of there. So that's pretty real nice like. And we basically went over all the other pictures. Now, again, price-wise, it's really not that bad. Again, this is going to be a pro-grade saw. I'm excited that they have this. They needed this, and I've basically been begging on this channel, please come out with a miter saw and a table saw. The table saw looks really cool. The miter saw looks really cool, and I don't know. What else can I tell you? If you're in this brand, you're excited. If you're not in this brand, you still might be excited because you can still get the adapter and use this straight from the outlet in your home or your garage or the work site or your generator or whatever you're using this on. This, my friend, is real nice. Like, I'm happy to see this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm curious to know how you feel about this new miter saw from the Flex. And if you want to see the new table saw info, check this video out. I don't know where it's at. It's right here. Back more videos soon.